They say déjà vu is just a brain glitch, but if that's true, then why do so many people remember moments that never happened in this life, but feel completely real? What if déjà vu isn't a mistake, but a message? A leak from another version of you? Living in another universe? Déjà vu is weird. 1 second you're just standing somewhere, a cafe, a train platform, scrolling your phone, and suddenly your brain goes, I've been here before. But you haven't. Not here. Not in this version of your life. Some people feel it as a flash. Others get hit with details. The same smell, the same light, the same words someone is about to say. It feels like memory. But memory of what? Today, we're going deeper than the usual brain glitch explanation. Because there's a theory that déjà vu is what happens when two universes overlap for a moment, and your brain catches something it shouldn't. Not a glitch, a crossing. The challenge is this. Science can't agree on what déjà vu is. Most explanations are guesses. Memory error, dream recall, neural misfire. But none of those fully explain why déjà vu feels so real. Like you lived this moment before, step by step. If it's just a glitch, why is the moment so specific? Why do some people even predict what will happen next, seconds before it happens? It's almost like their brain remembers the script. And if it remembers, where did the memory come from? Have you ever known what someone would say before they said it during déjà vu? What science says? Let's start with the official side. Some neurologists say déjà vu happens when the brain accidentally checks a new moment as if it's a memory. Like labeling a brand new photo as old. One of the most known researchers is Dr. Akira O'Connor from the University of St. Andrews. In 2016, he ran brain activation studies showing déjà vu might come from the frontal part of the brain checking memory signals, even when the memory is wrong. Others think déjà vu comes from a glitch in the temporal lobe, the area that processes memory. This explains the feeling of familiarity, but not why whole scenes can feel like you lived them before, and not why some people can finish someone else's sentence during déjà vu day. Simple misfire can't explain accuracy. So, maybe it's not a mistake, maybe it's memory, but not from here. Do you feel déjà vu more like a vague feeling or like a sharp memory of something real? Déjà vu across cultures. Déjà vu is not new. Even ancient cultures talked about it. Hindu texts describe the world as cycles of repeated time, meaning events repeat and souls remember pieces of previous lives. In Buddhism, it's believed that intense familiarity can be a memory from a past existence. In the West, the term déjà vu was introduced by Émile Boirac, a French philosopher. In the late 1800s, he believed it hinted at hidden layers of consciousness. Different language, same idea. Déjà vu isn't random, it's memory. But memory of what? Some say past life. Some say dream. Some say alternate life. The universe might be bigger than we think. Do you think déjà vu connects to past lives or something else? The multiverse enters now the fun part. The many worlds interpretation, proposed by physicist Hugh Everett in 1957, says that every decision creates a new universe. In one universe, you drink tea. In another, you choose coffee. In another, you don't wake up at all. Millions of versions of you existing right now. If that's true, then déjà vu might be your brain remembering something that another you lived. Not imagination, not hallucination, just a memory from a neighbor universe. Think about it. Maybe you're standing in a room and every version of you, across infinite universes, is also there. But one of you lived that moment before, and your brain suddenly picks up the signal. For a second, two paths overlap, and you remember, not from this world, but from another one. Like two audio tracks lining up for a second, Everett's theory was considered crazy. But today, it's one of the most serious interpretations in quantum physics. So déjà vu could be the only time you feel the multiverse physically touching your life. If there are infinite versions of you, do you think one of them is happier than you? Who believes this? Physicist Max Tegmark from MIT built on Everett's idea. He divides the multiverse into levels, from simple infinite space to universes with different laws of physics. Quantum experiments show that reality itself changes depending on whether you look at it. That means reality is not fixed, it's flexible. If the universe is flexible at the quantum level, why wouldn't consciousness also be? Maybe déjà vu is the brain tuning into a parallel frequency, like catching another radio station for a moment. Some physicists compare this to quantum tunneling, particles appearing somewhere else, instantly, without crossing the space between. If particles can do it, why not memory? Maybe déjà vu is quantum tunneling? In the mind. If déjà vu is a message, what do you think it's trying to tell you? The double memory theory. Here's another idea. Every version of you shares a kind of hidden storage. When universes split, they copy memory. But sometimes, memory leaks. Déjà vu could be your brain reading a file it wasn't supposed to have. Maybe that file belongs to a different version of you, one who lived a slightly different life. Maybe in their world you said yes instead of no. Maybe you moved. Maybe you stayed. Maybe you never met someone. Or maybe you did. Our choices shape the future, and maybe they shape memory across worlds. If you could talk to another version of yourself, what would you ask? Personal experience people describe déjà vu differently, but one pattern keeps repeating. During déjà vu, people often feel, I know exactly what will happen next. That shouldn't be possible. Yet, it happens. Some even predict small events, like someone dropping something or saying a specific phrase. That's not confusion, that's memory. And sometimes, déjà vu feels emotional, like nostalgia for a place you've never been. What if déjà vu is a reminder that your story is bigger than one lifetime? What if your soul is traveling through universes, and déjà vu is its footprint? Have you ever had déjà vu in a place you visited for the first time? Here's the core idea. Maybe déjà vu is the rare moment where your brain, your soul, or your consciousness syncs with another version of you for 1 second. You see through their eyes. You remember their life. You feel their emotions, not a glitch, a connection, a doorway. And when the universes drift apart again, the feeling disappears, but the question stays. Where did that memory come from? From your brain or from another you? We might never know for sure if déjà vu is a glitch, a memory, or a message. Science doesn't have the final answer, but the mystery is alive. Maybe déjà vu is proof that reality isn't just one straight line, but millions of paths overlapping, and every time you feel déjà vu, you're touching another world, a world where another version of you is living a different life. And for 1 second, your timelines cross. Subscribe if you want part 2.